Our founding fathers have just finished their plan for a new government. Elizabeth Powell meets up with her good friend Benjamin Franklin, the wise elder statesman.
Well, Doctor, what have we got? A republic or a monarchy?
A republic, if you can keep it. It's spring of 1787, and the so-called United States of America are not very united. We're free of England, but any country still needs an army, and there's no money to support it. Each state is supposed to pony up its share, but none do. Over the past 6 months, a grand total of $663 have flowed into the federal treasury. Indebted farmers are rising up in arms rather than pay their state taxes. Perhaps you've heard of Shays' Rebellion in Massachusetts, but farmers are also rebelling in Virginia, Maryland, New Jersey. In Rhode Island, insurgents have seized control of the state legislature and issued paper money, not hard coin. Well, elites everywhere are frightened, but what can they do? The states are bound together by weak Articles of Confederation, but that's no more than a firm league of friendship. And to get everything done, any changes in the Articles, every state needs to agree, and that's just not happening. We need a nation, not a mere confederation. So here we are, Independence Hall, May 29th, 1787. A clear forenoon, very fair, according to a local Philadelphian. 55 men of means from 12 states, all except Rhode Island, gather inside to do something about it. First up, selecting a presiding officer. George Washington, of course. Next, some ground rules. With serious business at hand, delegates insist on civil discourse. There will be no political barnstorming. Every member rising to speak shall address the President, and whilst he shall be speaking, none shall pass between them, or hold discourse with another, or read a book, pamphlet, or paper. A member shall not speak oftener than twice without special leave upon the same question, and not the second time before every other member who had been silent shall have been heard, if he choose to speak upon the subject. Delegates from Virginia, James Madison, George Mason, and Edmund Randolph, have come prepared with a 15-point proposal they have drafted, a broad outline for a new plan of government. Madison will take meticulous notes of the proceedings, a great gift to us centuries later. Mason is George Washington's neighbor, good friend, and political mentor. Randolph, the sitting governor of Virginia, is of impeccable pedigree. His grandfather, Sir John Randolph, was the state's only knight, and his uncle, Peyton Randolph, served as president of the First Continental Congress. Governor Edmund Randolph, speaking for the delegation, starts by elucidating the defects of the Articles of Confederation. The Confederation produces no security against foreign invasion. Congress has no power to prevent a war, nor support it by their own authority. The Confederation cannot check the quarrels between the states, nor a rebellion in any of them. We face the prospect of anarchy from the laxity of government everywhere. The following day, now cloudy and cool, Randolph takes his critique one step further. He offers a motion. A national government ought to be established, consisting of a supreme legislative, executive, and judiciary. This places delegates in a bind. They have been instructed by their state governments merely to revise the Articles of Confederation, which is basically a contract among sovereign states. Now they are being asked to abandon these instructions altogether and create a full-on national government with supreme authority over the states. Will they take this great leap forward, or will they do what their states told them? Only a single delegation, Connecticut's, holds firm to its instructions. The rest vote aye. We need a new national government. Meeting behind closed doors, delegates are pledged to secrecy, but the general trend leaks out of doors, as they say at the time. The Pennsylvania Gazette reports, The year 1776 is celebrated for a revolution in favor of liberty. The year 1787 will be celebrated with equal joy for a revolution in favor of government. Drafting the Constitution is a daily grind. There are no women in the room. That's just the way it is in these times. While the men, learned and articulate, take great pride in their rhetoric. Delegates from large states and small, slave states and free, tussle over broad issues and exact wording. Today, some of their compromises seem ugly. Counting a slave as 3/5 of a person when determining each state's representation in Congress? But what was the alternative? No nation at all? Let me know what you think. Benjamin Franklin, on the closing day, offers his humble blessing. I confess that there are several parts of this Constitution which I do not at present approve, but I'm not sure I shall never approve them. The older I grow, the more apt I am to doubt my own judgment and to pay more respect to the judgment of others. Thus I consent, sir, to this Constitution because I expect no better and because I am not sure that it is not the best. The opinions I have had of its errors I sacrifice to the public good. We have lived by this Constitution for 237 years. It's the oldest living Constitution in the entire world, and it's done its job. As Ben Franklin said, the framers created a republic governed by the people and their elected representatives, not a monarchy where one person rules. Can we, will we, continue to keep it that way?